So I did this build. I used the same parts as I used for the last time I built it. This is my basically bind and fly discus, and it's wonderful, and it's the best. And I'm low throttling. I'm just like low throttle hovering, and at low throttle hover, for some reason, it's like it desyncs. And I thought maybe I've had this issue for a few different things, and if you're dealing with this issues, this might be your problem, okay? It could be that the cables to your receiver are like disconnected somewhere, or like sometimes inside the silicone there's a little break and you don't know it. So that's one thing. So make sure you either make sure you try the receiver. You can try a different receiver, see if that's the problem. The other problem it could be is your ESC settings. So what you'd have to do is go to the ramp up power and put it to like 125. Like you bump up the ramp up power, and demag compensation you would put to high. I'm just trying to give you all the quick solutions if you're dealing with the same crap. If you have a capacitor on your drone, the capacitor solder might be touching but not actually soldered. Like you may have had an accident and then the capacitor is like touching it. So resolder the capacitor on properly. Or you could be having the issue that I'm having right now, where somehow some sort of material got stuck in the motor, and I cleaned it out. But it's just like, if you gently turn your motors, they shouldn't be catching at all. And brand new motor, but it's just something in there is catching. There was like a little piece of metal in there, like a debris or something that got stuck in there. So now I've been messing around with this for like like a week. I'm just about losing my mind. Finally, like even changing the ESC settings. If you look up desyncs on YouTube, you can find out there's a UVA features, I think, video where it's like desync fixed in 5 minutes. So look at that video, that might help you. But this is a different issue. So we're gonna grab our coffee because coffee is very important. Oh, yes, we're gonna grab our coffee. We're gonna have a coffee, and then we're gonna fix the problem. And then we're gonna be happy and send Ed his drone because he's been waiting for a while for this drone. And I was about to just build a whole different one. Like, I don't know, figure out what the crap to do. But there's something. I might have to just swap the motor, and if I do, it's not a big deal. I might just, but we'll see. We should be able to fix it. I think we can fix it. I think we're gonna be okay. Oh yes, we're gonna have some coffee. We're gonna have some beans with cheese. The breakfast of champions. I made a video. I made like a stupid short video when someone's like, "How's that the breakfast of champions?" I'm like, "'Cause I'm a champion and everything I eat is the breakfast of champions." Oh, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be delicious. See? Beans and cheese. Look at that. Very good protein. I don't like rice and I don't really like beans that much. I find it all boring. But you melt some cheese in it and oh my goodness, it becomes like drugs. Fry an egg. No, I don't have time. This is good. This is a nice, simple, yummy breakfast. Okay. Less boobs. How's everyone doing? Good morning to you as well. Good morning. How do you do? Just eating a little bit of breakfast and then we'll get to work. Okay, let's go. Let's go get it. Coffee. We got our morning coffee. We're here at the workstation. And we're gonna fix all our problems today. And Eddie's gonna get a great drone. Everyone's gonna be happy. What's his name? Bloody Jacuzzi J. What am I doing today? I'm going to piss excellence. I'm going to piss excellence today. I'm going to piss some excellence all over you. I'm actually not into peeing on people. I want to give you the wrong idea. I'm just a silly nonsense boy talking nonsense. There's nothing but nonsense in my mind. It's all I think of all the time. I do not know why. I was born with a sick imagination. Sick imagination. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay. The coffee's in my way. Just one moment. I need to drink. I need to drink it. Oh, great. I thought Ariel said that like there was coffee ready for me, but the pod she used it. I can tell it's watered down. I need fresh coffee. I need fresh coffee. swear she said there was like coffee for me or something, but there's not. Wife, wife, wife. Wife, wife, wife. Why do you cause me so much strife? Okay, wifey wife. Hey there, sexy. Did you say something about coffee?
Pardon?
Did you say something about coffee?
Coffee left over in the mug. You drink it.
Yeah, there was barely anything there.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Oh,
Another one.
okay. I thought you meant like there was fresh coffee for me somewhere, but the pod you didn't throw it out, so I just made a coffee with a dead pod.
Well, make another one.
I thought you were trying to say you left a fresh pod for me.
What?
Oh, never mind. Have fun getting your nails done. Pick a pretty color.
Okay.
Smoochy, smoochy. Yeah, we got our little interaction with wife. Oh, why can't I get this prop off? I don't know if I have the emotional stability to continue. Our channel's going to become a repair shop. Oh, you know what? We can do the video. We can put together the video for iGal. We can do that too. All together. Yay. You know what to do with that big fat butt? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little. Oh yeah, all that working out. All that working out for nothing. Never mind, I'm so strong. See, you saw it. You're a witness. You're a witness. You're a witness to my fitness. Okay, so now something is touching. There, like, where is it? Okay. Okay. So. No, there's something touching, man. There's something touching. I think we might. We're probably just. I'm gonna see if I can fix this. But if I have to diddle with it too much, then we're just gonna replace the motor, because that's the right thing to do. Like, is it the bell or is it the stator? That's the other question. So the other thing is when motors have problems, it's usually the bell or the stator. So if the stator's fine, you just put a fresh bell on it and you're good. But there's something going on. Is it that? Is it this? It's like there's metal. There's like little pieces of metal or something in there. You know what to do with your big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Yeah, see, something's rubbing. Okay. Do I have other heads? I think I have other heads. No! I have the little ones. I have the little ones. Okay, let me go into my bag of motors. Welcome to the bag of broken motors. The boulevard of broken dreams. Dun, 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 dun. Where's my sucker? I don't know where it is. Well, no, I do. Boy, do we have a talkative bunch this morning. Never before has an FPV table looked so clean. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. Okay. Well, we haven't really broke these motors. Nope. We just have other motors. Old, sweet motors. Okay. I don't like Green Day. I actually don't. I like Good Charlotte. I like Good Charlotte. I like Rise Against. I don't like Rage Against the Machine, but I do like it because it's like, it's cool to like it. It's like, yeah, I like Rage Against the Machine. Like, yeah, I like Rage Against the Machine too. Yeah, far out. Let's rage. Okay. It's a good thing we don't have broken motors because we haven't broken these. Okay, let's put it back on and see if it still is touching something. What is that noise? Don't make that noise. I'm trying to troubleshoot here. I think there was just a piece of, like a little piece of metal that was stuck inside the magnet. And it was causing it to glitch. And I think I got it out. And now this motor should be perfect. We're just going to look inside a little bit more. I want it to be extra nice and clean. I wish I had that sticky tack stuff. You know, I should order some of that sticky tack stuff because that's, you take the sticky tack and you get everything out. So I'm just taking the brush and I'm very aggressively taking the bristles and flicking everything out of the motors, but there should be nothing in the motors because it's a brand new motor. The nice thing with these motors is, see, like for instance, lots of motors have bloody C-clips. And these are the motors I used to use, and they're great motors, but they're outdated. We want to use the finest stuff. So the nice thing with these motors is they can be taken apart quite simply. I better not have lost a little screw that puts them back together. Is it this? No. Damn it. There it was. No, is it this? No, it might, no. Did I suck it up with the vacuum? Hopefully not. Well, the good news is I have other broken motors, so I have other parts I can use, but I want to find that one. I still want to find it. But it's actually just one of these. It's just one of these. I can use one of these. It's inside the bloody vacuum cleaner. It must be. I'm looking inside the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I'm making more coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, I got one here. I got one here. Let me just see. Where's the screw? How you do. Let me just one of these. I'm just like, I think I have. The same as that. That's too big. Whatever, I have spares. It doesn't matter. Just use it. Just use the spare. I don't want to use the spare. Oh, it was bothering it all around the motor. It was bothering it all around.
Chaser FPV said, "Sup?
Sup, bro? You know what to do with the big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle." It's another goal of mine. One day we'll go viral for making up a stupid parody. Okay. Now. Oh.
Chaser FPV said, "You know what's crazy is something can go viral if you made years ago."
It's possible. I'm getting like motor PTSD. I'm just like, it's spinning nicely. Okay, I believe we're good now. Welcome back to Matt the Builder. Today, we fixed all our problems. I know what to do with your big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. No. Screws to, is this? I need a shorter screw. That's another thing. If these screws get too close to the stators, it'll screw up your video. It'll screw up your video.
Electronics technician said. Hedge compies. Can jag fa beta vad do core?
Sure. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. I'm gonna change this one. Is this just slightly shorter? No. I know what to do with your big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Electronics technician said. Is this a plane? Chaser FPV said. It's a friendly and casual way to ask someone what they're up to.
Is it a plane? You tell me. Does it look like a plane? Electronic engineer dude? Okay.
Electronics technician said.
Don't be sad. I'm just fooling with you. But many times, about half the questions that are asked would not be asked if they were just paying attention.
Electronics technician said. There are no complex electronic circuits.
Okay. How about it looks more like a drone than an airplane, Instead of trying to belittle me and saying that I'm not doing anything complex. I'm very complex. It's very complex and perplexing. Okay. Now all our problems will be gone.
Chaser FPV said, LOL.
First he asks me if it's an airplane, and then he tells me it's not complex. And I say to that,
Electronics technician said, yes.
yes.
I think Bluetooth circuits are the most important thing in this little game.
Interesting. I don't like Bluetooth at all. I just like to set it up and fly it. But there's a company called SpeedyBee, and they have Bluetooth pods. And then you can fiddle with it with your phone. But I like to fiddle with it till it flies nice, and then after that,
Paul Terrell.
I don't want to fiddle with it at all.
Paul here, buddy. Paul Terrell Terl.
Hey,
How
Paul.
you doing, bruh?
I'm good. How are you, my long hair friend? The man with hair we should all be jealous of. All praise the lioness. Now we have fixed the drone and we are ready to ship it to the customer. It is not going to have any more problems. It's going to fly beautifully. It's not going to flip out. And we're just going to go in and give it another little setup because I tweak things. Okay. Dun, 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 perfection. Oh, it would help if I turned my radio on first. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Connect. Connect. No! It didn't just do that. It didn't. I did kind of disarm. I need to see. Yeah, it did. I'm just going to change that motor because I
The
think
UKX7
I think that's the problem.
said, I'd love to see some more gorilla fights from you.
Gorilla fight.
Electronics technician said, thank you very much. Today I gained a new friend in the world of electronics.
You're very welcome. You're welcome here to hang out as much as you want. Duck7, make sure you're on my my other channel because I'm gonna do a little edit of some gorilla flying. After we get this drone flying properly, I'm just gonna change the motor. I think it's the motor. I am like 99% sure that it's this bloody motor. And this motor, little problems. Little problems. Okay.
DUKX7 said, Fight sorry I'm German. Paul Terrell said, you got me here, huh? I am sorry. I am okay. Thanks.
Very good, very good.
Today I have posted again a new YouTube video. But the title is one of those days, he. You know what I mean.
Oh, this year measles. Get your measles vaccination. Oh yes. Better get it immediately. Okay, motor swap. Let's do it.
Paul Terrell said, how is called your other channel? Electronics technician said, soon I will send you pictures of my workshop. Very nice person.
So
Chaser FPV said, I think we all do. Hope your day gets better.
Chaser, drop him a drop them a link to the other channel, please. Let me find my motives. Let me find my motives. These only ones left.
Chaser FPV said, to what?
To my other channel, my editing channel.
Paul Terrell said, the other channel. Chaser FPV said, okay, one sec.
Okay, very good. We have coffee. We're going to drink coffee. We're going to replace this motor. And everything's going to be A-okay. I'm going to do what we just did all over again. So much fun. Ain't FPV just the greatest hobby in the world? But I need to get this to the customer because it's just, he's been waiting for so long. And you guys that have like been my customers, you know, sometimes you order something and you get it like that week. And then other times like this guy's been waiting. He paid me to build him a drone. He's been waiting like a bloody month for it because I went on vacation and then I got sick for 2 weeks. And then I built the beautiful drone and then I've been having problems with this, hopefully this motor. I'm hoping that I change this motor
Paul Terrell
and all my problems
said,
go away.
today I dropped the dimes. I bought a new quad and batteries, and a new TX radio, and batteries.
What did you
Chaser
get?
FPV said, UC underscore XOMDHT and U underscore Ds JGOXEMIA 0G.
Yeah, you see it. Okay, yeah, tell us about your new setup. Tell us what you bought. Tell me you used all the links on my website. You naughty boy. I subscribe to you and then you go buy something without using my affiliate links. I feel so used. Do 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 do. Your mother. Okay. Very nice. So.
Chaser FPV said, www.youtube.com/@IamJenser.
There we go. Part of me just wants to cut the
Chaser
wires.
FPV said, SSORRY was on the phone LOL.
I I want to cut the wires there. Should I just splice it in? No, that would be like why did it have to be the motor with the receiver on it? How could
Electronics technician said, how many lithium batteries are used in this electronic circuit?
it's just lipos. You have a lipo and you strap it on and then you fly it and then you replace the lipo and you charge more lipos. Okie dokie. What the hell am I doing?
Alter L
No.
said, oh,
I just about.
nothing special, I bought the Mobula 7, the ones, ELRS, and J&N batteries. With the new connectors.
No, it has the A30s. The Mobula 7's good. Good solid drone. Good solid drone. And what radio did you get? Did you get a pocket?
Salman Khan said, what has your experience been with getting VTX repaired by vendors?
Honestly, you buy a VTX for cheaper. Like for instance, okay, my VTX, I don't have problems with it. So, I've spent a long time sourcing good products. So like for instance, you want to get a cheap VTX, get if they even have them in stock, the Nano Pro 32 is the best little cheap VTX, but they're never in stock. And then if you want sound, you go with the Rush. So the Rush solo tank is right here. But then if you look at my VTX, it's a little bit bigger than the Rush one. I get solid video. It's a 1.6 watt VTX. I sell them for 45. 45 USD plus shipping. Shipping's usually like 10 bucks. So for the cost of just the Rush, you get it shipped to you. I don't know. Up to you. But yeah. What are you flying? Give me all the details. But like, see, to me, how much are you going to pay to repair it?
Alter L said, thanks for the comment.
Yeah, like lots of the time.
Yup, I got the pocket.
Yeah, lots of the time.
You got it?
Lots of the time you'll
Hope
be.
that you like also the radio.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me, please.
I use the pocket. It's amazing. It's the best. I need to get those gimbals, those sweet gimbals for it, but I'm poor, man. I am like I'm at a place right now where like I have to get out of debt or else I'm going to lose everything, so I don't buy anymore. I just have what I have and I buy parts for the stuff I sell.
Chesty said, salad freight. Salman Khan said, how about HD VTX like Walk Snail and HD Zero?
Honestly, what goggles do you have? I'm hardcore analog now. I really want the Box Pro goggles, but they cost 400 American dollars to get them here. To get like the Box Pro, and I would get the Box Pro. But it's just 400 American dollars. I don't have 400 American dollars. But I wish I could get those HD Zero box goggles. Just because I have the HD Zero VRX and it's getting to the point where it sucks. What is happening here?
Salman Khan said, I have had Zero Goggle and Walk Snail VRX.
Okay, yeah, use my HD Zero link and buy the box goggles. Like if you go on my website and you click where the goggles are, if you click on those HD Zero goggles and then you order the box goggles, it helps me out a bit. And it doesn't cost you anymore. But those goggles, like if you don't have a pair of goggles, those are the ones for you. The Walk Snail, The thing with Walk Snail is like it's just not as good as DJI. I would rather get those cheap DJI goggles than the Walk Snails. But the thing is, DJI just is a crappy company, like, and doesn't really care about us. HD Zero at least cares about us, but it's just like
Chaser FPV said, https://matthewgenser.ca/drones.
Thanks,
Chesty
buddy.
said, hi.
Yeah,
Alter L said, thank you very much.
Yeah,
for the compliment about the new radio.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
I'm happy that you like both the quad and the radio.
The HD Zero
Chesty
goggles are good.
said, hi.
And the
Chesty said, hi.
the HD Zero goggle.
Chesty
Hey, Chesty.
said, hi. DUKX7 said, yo man, I broke my upload connector on my Air 75. Want to get a new drone, thinking on getting the Meteor 75.
Get
What
the.
a hoop.
I would
Any
get.
recommendations?
I would get the Meteor 75 Pro. It's tough. It's good. I've been ripping it around, and also, just on my website, I have like my top 3 like recommendations and which batteries to use and which drone to get, and all the links help me out if you use them. But basically, out of all the whoops, this is my favorite. Like anyone starting, I tell them to buy 2 of these because it flies. You get like 5 minutes of flight time, 6 minutes of flight
Electronics
time if you're
technician
gentle.
said, try to spread your channel more better.
And it's just, Chesty, don't spam, please. What was you gonna say? Yeah, it's just you get 2 of these, and then if you break one, then you fly the other one, and when you break it, you have spare parts. You have all the same parts, and it's really fun outside. You can fly it inside. Out of all the whoops, it's my favorite whoop. Now, like for instance, that Meteor 1S one is fine, but the problem with Happy Model is their frames. Their frames bloody just break too easily. Like I have a Meteor 75. Where is it? Mobula. Where's my Mobula? My Mobula's here somewhere, and the battery. Yeah, see. I flew it a few times, and the bloody battery tray broke. So it's like, it's annoying.
DUKX7 said, THX will do.
Yeah. So basically, on my website, I have parts on the beginning half that I sell, and then the bottom half is all recommendations. Also, just for like FPV accessories, if you go to my homepage, like right here on YouTube, there's links to Amazon product lists, so you can see some of the products I like to use, like the solder sucker here. So it's like it sucks the solder. I added this to it. It doesn't come with this, but it sucks the solder so that you're not breathing it in your face the whole time. And that's like, I think like 30-40 bucks. Also, you can go to my
Alter L
yeah.
said, me too, I am still going analog.
Yeah.
Because digital is not cheap for sure.
No, and honestly,
But no DJI, I want the Zorro, but not now. I thought of the Meteor, but I got the Mobula 7 instead.
The more I fly, the more I like analog. Like I'm just like, I want to be able to use like this is HD0, and I want to be able to like fly it at the races with the 90.
UKX7 said, it got a bunch of 450 batteries till they fit in the Pro frame.
Yes. If they're 1S 450s, they'll fit in the Pro frame fine. That's actually my chosen, like, they sent me 550s. I like 450s and 300s. I like 300s for ripping indoors because they're lighter and then you get more agility.
Electronics technician said, is it possible to operate the drone on solar cells, or are there problems because the space is small?
It's small. That's something you'd have to do with something bigger. You could do all that stuff with the bigger stuff, but you'd also not have a performance beast. Like, see, some people like to, these drones are highly customizable, so some people like to build them so that they can fly for long periods of time. And for me, I like to build them so that I get to go for a ride. Like, I just get to have a fun ride. It's over in like 4 minutes, and then I can go again if I want. But I don't really care about those crazy long. I don't need to fly 10 minutes.
Alter L said, me too, I broke the battery tray of me old Mobula, but after many crashes, just the battery tray is nothing to me.
Yeah, no, as long as the electronics are good, but it's just, it does get annoying. When, like, For instance, the Meteor Pro, if you crack the frame, you just put some E6000 and you're kind of good to go. With that little tray, it's no good. And then these black ones. So see, these black frames, they're stronger than the other ones. So you get a pile of the black frames, and then when the blue frame cracks, you transfer it over to the black frame, and then that one will last you. I know all the tricks.
Chaser FPV said, not the airframes.
The airframes break very easily. They fly very nicely, but they break, man. I don't know about the 65s because they're so small. They might last, but haven't tested.
Chaser FPV said, not the Air 65 frames, I mean.
I think the Air 75s break. Like I've gone through. There's a busted one right here. Like I've gone through 3. I've gone through 3 of them. Also, the Meteor frames are not compatible with Happy Model hardware.
Paul Terrell said, I have put an elastic band, and the problem is solved. They stay on well.
That's good. Good for you. Did I make these wires too long?
Salman Khan said, please continue your thoughts on HD Zero drone.
Okay, like honestly,
Chaser FPV said, Yush, whatever works.
HD Zero isn't cheap. Like, it isn't. It's expensive. It's like twice the cost of analog.
The UKX7 said, the black frames do really hold up better.
Yes, I think that HD Zero is good for racing. It's good for racing, it's good for freestyle in the park. But when it comes to doing like sketchy flights downtown and stuff like that I like to do, I don't trust it. It's not good enough. If it comes to looking amazing, it's a bit better than analog, but if you want to get into a cheap system that you can kind of grow with, I think the new one is neat. What is the new one called? Open IPC, but there's a poop ton of latency. So, like, those HD Zero goggles are worth getting even for analog. But
Chaser FPV said, open IPC.
yeah, but I really like analog. I'm a hardcore analog guy.
Paul Terrell said, maybe I will get also the Meteor.
The Meteor Pro is amazing. Just don't run the VTX at full power either. Like I did some tests. I have a video coming about it soon. But the VTX at 200 milliwatts is like just as good as it at 400. So just keep it at 200 instead of blasting everything, because that's what people do. They put it at the max. So for instance, like when I build stuff, like this has a 45 amp ESC, which is like overkill. What is happening? What kind of nonsense is happening right now? Yeah, this has a 45 amp ESC, which is overkill for a 4.3. But that means that it's just not going to break. It's not going to blow up on you or anything. And same thing with the VTX. I have a 1.6 watt VTX, but I'm not running it at 1.6 watts. I'm running it at 800, so I'm running it at a half power. And everything is just working easily without having to really push itself to the limit. So it makes...
Paul Terrell said, thanks for the 200 tip.
So it makes
For the previous theme, for now no need to go digital.
Yeah.
DUKX7 said, I run at 100.
Sure. If you can run at 100, do that. Like for me, I like being able to go out and do some sketchy things. So I like the 800 for the penetration, for the safety. But I don't run it at 1.6. Like, that is not needed. And I think that when you're taking your VTX and you're blasting it at full power, you're also creating more like electronic noise. Like, there's a thing where the more power makes it also more sensitive. So kind of running it cool makes it happier, right?
Paul Terrell said, if I need nice pretty video I will fly my Phantom 3. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, there you go. Ha 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 ha. Okay, very good. Now I can tape this all together.
Chaser FPV said, LOL.
Get a pair of scissors. Do I have a pair of scissors?
Paul Terrell said, smiley face. Rusty Shackelford said, how fast is that bad boy?
I honestly, this thing I fly at like 30% throttle most of the time. It's got 4,000 kV, 1504s. It's got tons of power, but it cruises at like you can do all sorts of stuff at just like 30% throttle and feel good. And if you give it just a bit of power, like it goes. It's fast. It's fast, it's nimble, and it's light. And I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay, let's do it. Screw it, let's do it. Okay, yay, yay. Who lives in
Salman
a
Khan
pineapple under the sea?
Said, your thoughts on generic 1104 and 1103 motors?
Okay.
I have used them for more than couple of years.
No, I've tested, and 1404, it all depends because there's so many different 1404s. Like the Happy Model 1404s are like the most efficient 1404s, but they're weak, so they're not good for like freestyle. You smash them around, they break, they start falling apart. 1304s are crazy efficient on 13.5, like on 3.5. Like this drone can fly easily. This is 1304 motors, and this drone can fly for like 9 minutes, not even flying super gently, like chasing, kind of gently chasing.
The UKX7 said, the Meteor you got on your website, is that the newest one?
If you click the link and then go, you can find the newest one. It should be. Because I don't know if they put the old one still. But the old one's really cheap right now, too. Like, the old Bind and Fly version right now is like $70. Like, you cannot, like, it's ridiculous.
Paul Terrell said, now, after a hiatus of around 6 or 7 years of not flying and starting again, I have a nice new perspective on things.
Well, also, the way that things flew back then was not as good. Like, now, in a way, things are more expensive, but they're also cheaper because it's like you get so much more. Like, back in the day, when you got a Tiny Whoop, they just sucked, period. Like, they were just so bad. And Beta FPV sucked back then, too. So, Beta FPV got a lot better. Because before, Happy Model was the best. And if you got Beta FPV electronics, they just blew up on you. But right now, Happy Model's been doing good. They've been kind of like keeping up, but they keep doing the same things. They haven't really been like progressing as much. They're still good, but it's like they stick to like the same thing. And Beta FPV's gotten a lot better in the past few years. Like their electronics have been quite a bit more reliable. But like I literally those cross boards, I have six broken ones. So that this was a bad era. This was like the worst era for them, these things. I have 6 of these that don't work. And HDLRC has just always been okay. Let's see if we fixed it or if it's still gonna bloody flip out. But I'm telling you, I think it was that motor. I think it was that motor. Let's turn this on and check some stuff. Oh, there we go. There's a charge pack. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to take a little coffee break. We're going to down this coffee. We're going to down the coffee, and then we're going to fly. Yes. And then if it flies well, then I got to go test it in the park.
Paul Turrell said, I believe that, anyway, my faves are the hoop number 7 or 75 and 2.5 inch, 2 or 3S, with a carbon frame. Your faves are 3.5.
So 2-inch, 1S 2-inch, open prop is probably my favorite for little things. The Meteor Pro 75 is my favorite because it's just like it can take a beating and it like an open prop flies better than a whoop. But a whoop will let your propellers last longer because the guards like keep it a bit safe. And it's fun to fly around people. 3.5 on 4S is just ridiculous. Like to me, when you fly a 5-inch on 6S, it's powerful, it's scary, it's intimidating, but then you take a 3.5 on 4S and you get all the joy that you get out of the 5-inch on 6S. You get all the power, and it feels safe. Like it's just pure like performance. And you don't have to worry about sag or anything. When you do the little guys, like when you fly 1S, it's fun. But there's always that like missing power. Like it's just not there. Like you can't really hit it, or you kill your battery in a second. And when you're coming out of dives and stuff, it doesn't have the power to like save you. It's like you're always like walking on eggs. Like you're missing out. You're missing out. But when you fly 3.5, you get like the best of both worlds. It's small, it's quiet, and you have all that performance that you would have in a 5-inch, but it's quiet and it's cheaper and it's smaller and it's lighter. Like it's just 3.5 is perfect for me. And then 2.5.
Paul Turrell said, I'm liking very much the Mantis 85. That is a 2-inch.
Yeah,
2
2-inch.
with nice jump and props.
2-inch on 2S is really fun too, but even like 3-inch 3S. The 3S batteries, it's just the 4S.
Lobster
to me is where
underscore
it's at.
FPV said, hey dude, I just tested it Sunday, but it flies different than on your video. After roll or pitch it has so much bounce back that is just drops from the air. On throttle punches it wobbles.
What battery are you using? Are you using a heavy battery? Or are you using little batteries? Because I literally like flew it and then I sent it to you.
Lobster underscore FPV said, a little. Lobster underscore FPV said,
What was I flying?
550 mob.
Because I was flying these. This is what I was flying it with. So if you fly these or smaller, it should be good. Let me just see. After roll and pitch, it has so much bounce back.
Lobster underscore FPV. Said. Yes, exactly, the Mohab too.
Are the props fine? Because it shouldn't, like, it should fly
Lobster
exactly.
underscore FPV. Said. And GHE 550, GNB green.
What about if you try smaller ones?
Lobster underscore FPV. Said. It is out the box.
Because it was wobbling for me on the,
Lobster underscore FPV. Said. I just put 250 ELRS preset on.
oh, I would put it on 500. Because there's no reason, there's no reason there's no reason that the 500 will go just as far.
Lobster underscore FPV. Said. That's made.
And also the tune, don't mess with the tune at all. It took a long time to get that tune. Let me just see if I have a copy of it. I think I made a copy of it. I would put it on 500. And where is it? Just a sec.
Lobster underscore FPV. Said. Send me the dump per mail if you can.
Yeah.
Paul Terrell. Said. I don't like much the 5-inch quads. So for me 3.5 inches also a bit too much. Consider that I am in Europe, which is little in respect of USA, so little big spaces, you know. DUKX7. Said. Okay, just ordered the Meteor 75 Pro Viaductor link.
Nice. Thank you. Damn it. I fiddled with that thing for so long.
LVD Bike 22. Said. I added an external ELRS receiver to my FRSKY board and it binds but doesn't arm.
Just one sec. Kitty.
Lobster underscore FPV. Said. But it sounds smooth, all is very fine. The only thing that happened, the battery plug. The pins got loose and WHE are rolling inside. I changed it. It is manufactured bad, not your fault. Paul Terrell. Said. Cannot use your link for the Meteor, cause of extra taxes, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I have a I wouldn't put this on though because it's just like I fiddled with that thing. I fiddled with that thing till it was good. So I don't know if this. I think this one is an older. Petrol. just put the 500 settings on it, and in your radio. Okay, here we go. So what you
UKX7 said. Zeilkman Dort Meersturen. Lobster underscore FPV. Said. I realized the A30 are not very good manufactured than the BT 2.0, unfortunately, because they are more durable.
I find the I like the BT2 more, just because with the A30s, you can jam things in, like you can jam the BT2s in, but then if you jam them the wrong way, you can break things. So with the BT2, it's harder to put things in the wrong way. But on your radio, set your radio to 500, and then set the telemetry ratio to 1:16, and then go to the Express ELRS settings and make sure that it's the 500 preset, and don't mess around with the tuning, because I fiddled with that thing a long time.
Lobster underscore FPV said. Okay.
And if for whatever reason that doesn't help, then I would save a backup.
Paul Turnell said. Not important, but why this AI voice cannot read my surname?
I don't know.
Robots are still stupid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Lobster underscore FPV said. I try that. I did not change PIDs, oh never do. Lobster underscore FPV said. Do.
But it was like a huge difference with those props compared to the other props. Like that was kind of like the big thing that fixed everything. Okie dokie.
Paul Turnell said. It's so frustrating when things are not going. I feel it, bro. Lobster underscore FPV said. But anyways, everything is built nice. I love this canopy genius with the USB plug around, great idea.
I gave you extra so you could build yourself another one. I think we're good. I think it works. It was the bloody motor.
Lobster underscore FPV said. Yes, I saw it, thanks for that.
Okay. To go and give this a proper rip. That was like 2 weeks of stupid fiddling. I have to see also what the video looks like. Okay. I believe in the thing that I love, generator rhythm of my heart. Okay. Why is it zoom in? Okay. I think.
Paul Turnell said. Are we going outside to rip it now? Lobster underscore FPV said, can I change the VTX antenna to a very small RHCP?
Absolutely.
I think I showed you though.
Yeah, no, for
Make
sure.
a wireless light.
For sure.
Lobster
That'll make it better.
FPV said, weight may be different by 0.3 G.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't matter. But you said, I think you said you had a build with some motors that you really liked. So I would take that and build it on the other frame.
Lobster underscore FPV said, that's the only thing I actually changed.
Where are... There it is. Oh, no. I have to get this screw out. We have a bloody stripped screw. Alright. An elastic. Do I have an elastic? Do we?
Alter L said, gotta go for now. Has been a pleasure.
Hey,
Thanks
nice.
to you and the chatters.
Nice hanging out, buddy.
DUKX7 said, Beta FPV got some 1,805 motors for 5.49.
1,008. Wait. What? Let me just see what's going down. Is that the top? No, that's the bottom. 805. Yeah, I guess that could. Are they? They're probably the old ones. The only thing with those is they have the bell that comes apart. Which actually, like, see, for instance, with my bumpers, it keeps motors safe. So you can use those kind of motors, and they're a lot, like, safer. But the thing is, when you fly, like, motors like that, open on something like this, you just end up breaking them. Motor protection is really a big deal. And, like, for instance, on my 5-inch, you see the way the motors are protected in the front? They're protected on the side, and they're protected in the front where you're always going to hit. When you look at the way lots of motors have their protection, they have their protection over here on the outside, but you're going to hit it right here in the front, and there's no protection there. So that's one of the big flaws with most motor protection. You want the protection right here where it matters the most.
Lobster underscore FPV said, I will do the 500 Hz ELRS and try it this way.
Yes.
Have a great day, my friend.
You too,
I
buddy.
let you know about the tune but can't do it today.
Yeah.
See you soon, peace, bro.
Yeah. Sorry you didn't have a perfect experience. This is what I wish for you. And with the battery mounts, it's like, that's like, see, I always do them like that, and they're fine as long as you are careful with them.
The UKX7 said 1,550 kV for PCS, 80 millimeters for 18.35.
Yeah, you can't beat that, man. That's good value. But wait,
Lobster
what is the
underscore
KV?
FPV said, oh man, that okay, bro, don't blame you at all.
What is the KV? Sorry. Oh. I have to put the chat on the screen. Sometimes I need to see things or it doesn't make sense. That KV. That's a weird KV. Oh, it's for 80 millimeters. That's why. That's for 2S. I'm not used to that KV because I think of everything in like 1S or 4S. I don't do 2S that much. 1500 is low though. That too. What do I like at 2S? Is it? No, like these motors are good. This is Oh no, 15's good, right? 15 with 3 zeros. 1550. What? Are you missing some zeros?
Chaser FPV said, I'm charged up, packed up. I'm gonna go get some barbecue and rip a pink out.
Okay, have
Let's
some fun.
go.
Have fun.
See ya guys later.
What am I? Oh yeah, I'm fixing this stripped screw. I need elastic. I had little elastics here yesterday, so they should be here. They should be here. There they are.
Chaser FPV said, I meant rip a pink elephant. Stupid talk text LMAO.
You go rip a pink. Oh man. Is it working? No, it's not. Oh, it might be working. Another thing we can do is we can grab it with the pliers. Grab the edge and twist. There we go. I untwisted it a sec. Oh no! Let's not hurt ourselves today. Come on. Okay, this screw's going straight into the garbage. Oh, and then this one's coming. That's what's happening. They're on opposite sides saying screw you. Okay, now this one will come out. Okay, when it comes down to this, If you're not going to listen, I'm going to make you listen. Okay. Now we ruined our print, but whatever. We have another. We should have another. Tell me you have a spare. Tell me we have another one of those. Yes, we do. Of course we do. There we go. Just save ourselves the heartache. Because that is annoying. Oh, what is this motor? There's like a fresh motor right there.
Lobster_FPV said. Quick question, is it serial or SPI, do you remember?
Oh, it's a. Oh no. Oh no. Um, if you look up the Petrol V2, if you look up the Petrol V2 all-in-one, that's the that's the one. Come on. Really? This screw.
Lobster underscore FPV said. Okay, RHX. Lobster underscore FPV.
I think it's SPI.
THX.
I think it's SPI. Because it might be UART, but I think it's SPI. No problem. I think I sent you the link to the all-in-one also. No, it's this way. Okay. These screws are like, I'm going to screw in. No, I'm going to screw in. No, you're going to screw out. No, I'm going to screw in. I have to rip that thing off. I'm going to tear this thing apart. Like, seriously. Nothing wants to just work nicely for me. And this stupid standoff is like playing games. Now you should be able to just bloody unscrew. Now can we unscrew? Or can you just listen? It's unscrewing that. I have to literally hold this thing and fight it. What the hell? This bloody standoff. The standoff is screwing. There.
DUKX7 said. Alright, thanks for the tips once again. I've gotta go now, have a good rest of your day.
I'm bloody losing my mind with this thing. Yes, you too. Have a wonderful day. Why is it doing this? Why don't you love this screw the way that screw is loved? Okay. I might just pull this standoff off. Is the standoff such a bloody issue? Praise the Lord. Yeah. That was terrible. That was a terrible experience. The wife called and offered me sushi and then told me I should be like, thank you so much. Now I thank you so much. Now I never offer her sushi. And I'm just like, I don't I don't really go and do it. I don't go, I don't get food. I'm so simple. Like I just eat dinner because I'm just trying to, well, no, I don't know. Sometimes it's just, I'm not, I eat too much and then I get fat and I just don't want to be fat anymore. So I'm just eating dinner. Oh no, you guys saw me. I had some beans and cheese this morning. But I'm happy with beans and cheese. I'm not going to complain about oh no, beans and cheese. What am I, a peasant? No, like I'm happy. I'm just happy. If I have food, I'm like, okay, I'll eat it. Like I don't make a big deal about it. Okay, now we can put our battery pad down. And we can make sure we have a couple charge packs. We'll do 2 packs, make sure everything's good, and ship it away.
Toasty Productions said, hello from Northwest Territories, Canada. Order her some soggy DoorDash.
I like you already. We barely even know each other, but that was a good introduction. The best Canadians are not from Toronto. So I put it like, how are we going? Let's get creative. Let's get the scissors. Where are the scissors? Can't find anything. I swear they were. There they are. They're right in front of me. Okay, here we go. I like to use these 3M double-sided tapes. And we can go like that. And we can go like that. And we can cut them just a little bit shorter. With a little bit of luck, just a little bit of luck, with some little bit of blooming luck. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of blooming luck. Okay, so we go like that. And we go like that. And it does cover all the screws, so make sure everything's wonderful. Now this build is perfect, and we'll never have to mess with it again. And it's going to be pure perfection. Okay. Very good. So we start off. You put the right side in, you put the left side out, you put the right side in, and you wiggle it about.
Said, where do you order your FPV gear from in Canada?
Rotor
Village has been my go-to.
You can get it all off me, but only if you use the same stuff as I use. I'm very specific. So Rotor Village is fine, but like basically I do this build over and over and over again. Like this is my perfect 3.5 build. So I mostly just use the same parts. And that's the thing, when you find the parts you like, you just use those and then you have a good time. Basically premium analog. But okay, let me show you through the build since it's your first time, I guess. You get the one thing you can probably upgrade is the camera. You can get a better camera, because I just use the Ant because the Ant is cheap. It's probably, I think it's a cheap, strong camera. I don't usually break them, and they're light. They're cheap, they're light, and whatever. But the frame is the Great Discus. It's my 3.5 frame, and in 4mm carbon, this thing doesn't break. We have the bumpers and the accessories that can come in all different colors, whatever you like. And I have 1504 motors. They're Unibels, and you can also, instead of them having a C-clip underneath them, they have a M2 screw, so you can actually take off the screws and take them apart and put them back together easily. They're Unibel, so they don't separate, and they're 4000 kV, but you can take down to kV if you want to tame them down a bit. We got my own custom antennas. These are tuned from R1 to R6. So lots of antennas are tuned to different frequencies, but sometimes you don't even know. You just buy an antenna, but these you know are specifically good from R1 to R6, and they're nice because they take a beating. And same thing, I can make prints in whatever color. For the VTX, I got a 1.6 watt VTX. So there's the Rush. This is the Rush solo tank, which is a popular one. It was my favorite before, and it's nice if you want to have audio. But mine doesn't have audio, but it's also a 1.6 watt VTX. It's tough. Haven't broke one yet. I run it at 800 milliwatts. We have a SkyStars all-in-one with a 45 amp ESC, so that's good enough for a 5-inch, but we're using it in a 3.5. So basically my whole idea is like having stuff that is way more powerful than it needs to be, and that way, like for instance, you get yourself like a Happy Model Crux 35. It's a great drone, but the electronics are all like, they're not as powerful. Same thing with like any of the drones that you get off people in Bind and Flies have electronics that are like just good enough to do what they're doing. I like everything to be like 2 times better. It's like at least 2 times better than what it needs to do. And in that way, you're able to push it and you never have to worry about the electronics blowing up or whatever. Because there's 45 amp ESCs there. You can turtle for days and they're not going to explode. And it also has an
Toasty Productions said, what's the all-up weight? I guess you use a 650 mAh 854s.
You can. Like, I usually actually use same thing. I like the best. So the Dogcom 560 150C, that's what I like to use. But here I can show you. So the weight right now on this, it's not a super light build, but it is light compared to lots of what's out there, because the weight is not in the frame as much as it is in the electronics, because we're using beefier electronics. So the weight of this is 141 right now. So if I put that with my 560, it's 198. So we still have 50 grams for an action cam. And for instance, my build, like my custom build over here I can show you. So my custom build with a naked GoPro, a different setup. Like, so this is the exact same, but I have this one set up as a pusher with a naked GoPro 10, and see, same VTX and everything. This one actually has a stack. This has an F7 stack in it, and the weight on this one is 144 grams. This also has 1404 motors, so this makes it lighter too. But this, the 141 grams, and then with my battery, the Dogcom 560, it weighs 200 grams. So 50 grams lighter than most sub-250 drones without an action cam. Now, let's say you wanted to do, like you said, the 850. There's an 850R line. Boom, 227 grams. And then if you did that with the other one, so this one's heavy because it's like, it's got the 1504 motors on it, right? Let me see, there's not touching anything. Yeah, so see, 143 grams. We put the 850, and you're at 230. So you still got 20 grams. You could still stick a Runcam thumb or whatever on it if you wanted. But this also has a thicker top plate too and stuff. Mind you, this one I have PP. This is called PP, so it has like lighter material. But then it also has protection on the side. Like this is fully like my sweet custom build that I fly. Like when you see the HD footage, it's all coming mostly off of this. And it's a pusher. And I'm still able to land it. I got my little landing pads. But yeah, I'm usually flying that with this battery. So I have a setup that's 210 grams. I used to think with the sub 250, it's the best to try and like get it to 250, but what I've found over time is the lightest build you can get that's strong is the best, because it's like you can make it stronger by making it thicker and heavier, but then it also becomes weaker because the momentum will make it break. Whereas if you make it strong and light as possible, so you make the carbon thick enough and then you build it as light as possible, that's actually what's going to make it the strongest. So out of all the sub 250s on the market, this frame has the highest strength to weight ratio, because most frames on the market, actually I have one here. I want to show you. I like showing people this. Where is it? Where did I put it? This is an AOS 3.5, all in little plastic wrap, okay? 66 grams. So let's take 2 grams off for the plastic. So instead of 66 grams, it's 64 grams. Okay? Now you take, where is it? Where is my fine carbon? Okay, my T700 with a 2mm top plate. Okay, and let's put some standoffs. If you did the analog one, you get 4 15mm standoffs and a few screws. Okay, so you're looking at less than 35 grams. That's half. That's less than half the weight of the AOS 300, which is a pain in the ass to build with all the parts. This has like 8 standoffs, which is unnecessary. And yeah, you're flying a brick. So even if this did get rid of...
Productions said, that's insane.
Yeah. So even if you got rid of all the resonance in your flying, it doesn't matter, because it flies like crap compared to something like this. This doesn't have resonance either. Even though it's a monoplate and everything, it's super tight, nice and thick, higher quality carbon, half the weight. The only thing that even comes close to this is the Crux 35, but the Crux 35 is crap. So we take the Crux 35. So let's say we just replace this this bottom plate with the Crux 35 for the same amount of thing. And yeah, there you got yourself a 20 grams. So you save 5 grams with the Crux 35 frame, but then you have a frame that just falls apart, like it just dies, like it's garbage. So literally, the 5 grams that I added to this frame became something ridiculous, like 3mm, 4mm, T700, nice and thick. The way that the holes are placed and stuff. See how these holes, like they just make everything weak. This has holes, and I made sure that none of the carbon has too little space around it. Yeah, and it doesn't even break there. That's the holes for the 30, and I got a new version.
Toasty Productions said, do you have an online shop?
Yeah, and the newer version, if you don't want to have the 35 holes, this one doesn't have the 35 holes. But it takes Whoop electronics. It takes 20 by 20. You can put the battery in it toilet tanked or regular. And it takes 12mm motors or 9mm motors. But I highly recommend 9mm motors because the wires line up with the thing. And the same thing with the top plate. So the top plate has a 20 by 20 mounting. And you can toilet tank the battery, or you can put it regular. So it has 4 different mounting options for the battery. Also, inside these inner holes, there's a hidden 20 by 20. So you can also like bolt a Vista or whatever you want to the top too. It has it all. And my shop, my website is like in my, if you just go to my homepage on this channel, just go to the homepage, there's the links, there's a link to my website. Almost every upload that I upload also has a link to the website too. And I do all the orders like myself. So you order directly off me, you deal with me, and that makes everything even more wonderful. And basically everything you need for it, I got. But I used to fly, let me show you something. I used to fly these. So these were my favorite. This was my favorite 3-inch. This was my favorite drone, and I love this drone. It's so much fun, and my buddy Pavel designed it, and he taught me a lot. This is called the Patch Ray. TBS sells them, and this was my favorite drone, and I still love this drone. Like, I think it's a beautiful little drone, but I wanted to have more options. I wanted to be able to do pusher. I wanted to be able to do toilet tank. I wanted to be able to do more, and I was breaking 10 of these a year. So I went from breaking 10 a year to now having, and I like the way the patch ray looks too. I think it's important to have something and you like how it looks. So like, this is kind of almost like my little patch ray. This is the ballerina. But this doesn't have motor protection either. So this is like a long range. It's not meant to be bashed. But so when I switched to this, so like 4-inch long range, what are we looking at for weight? 114 grams on a 4-inch. Mind you, those motors are too small. I got to put bigger ones. And then my discus weighs more. Yeah, my 3.5 discus, 123. But I've been bashing the crap out of this for a year, and the carbon's not even it's not even bending. It's a wonderful thing. There's if you look at my videos, there's actually a little I made a video about this one. You can check that out. But that's my favorite thing to like build and send to people and everything and have people experience, because when you fly one of these, this is like, you don't want to fly anything else. The way it feels and like the tune and everything, it's a beautiful thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're still here. What are we gonna do? We're going to I'm gonna charge some batteries. Did I finish my coffee? Finish my coffee. We're gonna charge some packs. I gotta go do some editing, so I'm gonna give you guys. I'll give you the editing channel if you want to keep hanging out. We will edit. We gotta edit some videos. Do you do video stuff and whatever? Toasty Productions. What do you do? Sounds like you like doing video stuff.
To get started.
I'm creeping you out, Toasty. You used to be an R6 champion. So you like motorcycles. R6s are great. I love F4i, or I want to, right now I have a Suzuki GSX 650, but I want a 600RR Honda. Like, that's just my dream bike. Toasty, are you with us? I want to film you on your motorcycle sometime, so you gotta plan a visit. We'll take out our motorcycles and do some motorcycle FPV. Toasty, what the heck? Where have you gone? Hey, Jeffrey. Okay. Batteries. Let's charge some packs. Are we yeah, let's. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Mm. Okay, we're charging some packs. And then we're, I just gotta check. Ooh, the ADD is strong in this one. Okay. I need 2 packs. Go for a nice little rip. I gotta charge some packs for this. Rip that a bit. Charge a couple full 50s. And then you know what? I actually want to build a 3S. Is it 3S? No, I want to build maybe a 4S 3D drone. 3D. I'm going to take this apart and turn it into 3D. Something's up with this too. This one's got shakes. Okie dokie. Everyone's gone. Okay, today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to... We're setting up the edit station. And we're going to be doing editing and crap. Okay, well, we found the problem. We fixed the problem. Okay, mommy! We get this drone set up and then we're good to go. We can ship the madness drone. See if the guy wants. Okay, no, that's getting done. Those are getting done. These have to get done. And it's gonna I swear it's like every time I want to go outside, it starts bloody raining. These over here. I want to fly my 5-inch again too. Should I fly my 5-inch? Oh, it is fun. It's very fun. You have to make that video. You make the 5-inch video. Good. Woo. Okay. Woo, what an angle. Okay. Okay. Let's get our footage. Are we gonna do some FPV footage editing? Maybe? I believe in a thing called love. Can you feel the rhythm of my heart? Welcome to the edit station. Okay, that's all done. That is all done. Yeah. And then what are these? Okay, this is all mixed stuff. First man, the orbits, the tire is crap, what's the tire is crap? This is, what is this? This is all tire crap. Yeah. Seven. And then what? Okay, people, I'm switching. Am I switching? Yeah, let you see what's going on. I'll let you see what's going on, because should I I don't know if I should upload this video. What day is it? Today is Thursday. I want to have a big video. Basically, I'm trying to give you like one better quality video every week that's like more effort. So I know I got 2 big videos coming. one about the 5-inch, and I got another one coming about like my buddy that we taught him from scratch. But then we also got to do the orbit video. Today is Wednesday, so if we get the orbit video out today, yeah, let's do the orbit video. Why not? Or when is it due? Saturday, June 21st. We got lots of time for that. We shouldn't even bother with that. Headphones. So dumb. dynamic. What are these? Oh, they're there. Okay. Video 8 and 5. Let's delete everything except for 8 and 5. Now let's see if we can fix those in the goggles. So if your drone files get corrupted, you can just put them into the goggles and push playback, and it'll fix the file. Just so you know. I really do love my Skylands. Okay. Let that fix itself, hopefully. And let's look at these videos. What do we have? We have indoor. Yeah, this is the indoor meteor. This is indoor. No, that's the meteor. What's this? Yeah, meteor. Alright, 2 indoors. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, no. Not working. Delete that. This one's good. Is this one good? Yeah! Yeah! We put it to the test. Testing 200 against this 200. Yeah, here we tested 400. We saw how high we could go. And then with the 200, we did basically the same. So, okay. Okay, now where is the thing? Delete that. Oh, this is the. Okay, that doesn't matter. Yeah. It's the one I'm using for the challenges now. And then Avery trying to fly the meteor. Okay, that has a meteor, that has a meteor. This is Avery indoor. Avery indoor. Now we're just gonna see if we can fix the 5. We got nothing in there. Okay. Why does it do this? Okay. Ooh, it might fix it now. Okay. That's good. We gotta edit. I gotta edit. I'll just stay here. No. Switch. Switch, switch, switch. Anyways, if you want to hang out, I'm switching over to the edit channel. I'm going to do some editing. Okay. There's a video I really want to get done. Ray Barnes, very nice. Switch. Okay, I'm moving to the edit channel. If you want to come hang out there, you can. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out. See you around.